Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. So in this video, I'll talk about the 2 marks questions from the famous poem Refugee Blue written by the famous poet W.H. Auden. This poem is in the syllabus of second semester BCOM General English under Bangalore University. And if you would like to know more in detail, like 5 marks and 10 marks questions, I'll suggest you to watch my video on the summary of this poem. Links are available in the description box as well as in the playlist. So to begin with, and moreover, in this video, I've tried to collect the questions stanza wise. So there are 5 stanzas. So in each stanza, I have done 5 questions. So you'll be getting here 25 important questions for 2 marks. Let's begin. Questions from stanza number 1. How many souls are there in the city according to the speaker in the poem Refugee Blues? So there are 10 million souls in the city. What is the contrast in living conditions in the city? Some people live in mansions while others live in holes. What does the speaker say about the place in the city? The speaker says there is no place for them. How does the speaker address the companion? The speaker addresses the companion as my dear. What is the repetition of no place for us emphasize? This repetition of the phrase no place for us emphasizes the exclusion and displacement the refugees feel. Stanza number 2. What does the speaker say about their former country? The speaker say about the former country? He says, they once had a country, but they cannot return to this country now. How does the speaker describe the homeland in the atlas? The speaker says the country is still there in the atlas. What is the significance of the line, we cannot go there now? This line means the impossibility of returning home due to the displacement and persecution. How does a speaker's tone sound when discussing their country? The tone sounds very mournful and regretful. What does the loss of the homeland represent in the poem? The loss in the homeland represents the loss of identity and security for the refugees. Stanza number 3. What grows in the village churchyard in the poem Refugee Blues? An old yew tree grows in the village churchyard. What happens to the yew trees each spring? The yew tree blossoms anew each spring. What does the speaker compare the yew tree's renewal to? The speaker compare the yew tree's renewal to the inability of old passports to renew. He compares it similar to the inability of the old passports to renew. How the old passports cannot be renewed. Similarly, it is similar to the renewal of the yew tree. What is the comparison between the yew tree and the old passports symbolize? It symbolizes the refugees' inability to regain their lost identity and rights. What feeling does the renewal of the tree evoke? The renewal of the tree evokes a sense of loss and longing for renewal that the refugees cannot experience. Stanza number 4. What did the consul say to the refugees without passports? The consul said that if they have no passports, they are officially dead. What is the implication of officially dead? It means the refugees have no official status or rights, effectively erasing their identity. How does the speaker feel about the consul's statement? The speaker feels dehumanized and invisible. What does the phrase officially dead highlight about the treatment of refugees? It highlights the bureaucratic cruelty and the refugees' lack of legal recognition. What does the Council's statement symbolize about the refugees crisis? It symbolizes the harsh, indifferent nature of immigration policies towards refugees. And the last stanza number 5. What did the committee offer to the speaker? The committee offered the speaker a chair and asked them to return next year. How does the committee's response affect the speaker? The speaker feels rejected and frustrated as the response is a polite way of delaying the action. What does the committee's response suggest about the bureaucracy? It suggests that the bureaucracy is indifferent and ineffective, which does not offer any real solutions. What question does the speaker ask at the end of the stanza? The speaker asks, "Where shall we go today?" What is the significance of the speaker's question? Last question. The speaker's question highlights the uncertainty and the lack and the uncertainty and the lack of a place for refugees to go, reflecting the sense of being lost. So this is how I have tried to create 25 questions from the poem Refugee Blues. For more discussion in detail, watch my video on the summary of this poem Refugee Blues. Summary will help you to answer 5 marks in the 10 marks questions. The links are available in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe the channel if you have not yet done it. Thank you once again.